So I'm not just saying it, today is the hottest it's been in it since we've been here. It's so warm today, you can't even walk on the floor. I've just had to walk through the pool because it's that hot.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. It is Monday, the start of a brand new week here in Alicante, Spain. It's roasting up today. There is not a single cloud in the sky whatsoever, so we're gonna take advantage because the last couple of days have been overcast. We're gonna spend roughly a full day down at the pool because Chloe hasn't topped her tan up properly yet, and we need to get some sun onto her so she can get a bit of a tan. So we just prepared some pizzas. We're going to take some pizzas down to the kids now because most of them are down there already in the pool. We've also got the super sour sweets, the head splitter sweets. So we're going to do the head splitter gauntlet challenge in the pool today. That should be pretty cool. In fact, I've just had to come back in the villa because I didn't get the sweets. The sweets are here. So we've got the sweets now for the head splitter challenge. So we're going to get down to the pool. We're going to check in with the other kids that are down there. Chloe's down there as well. Imogen's down there. Portia, Oscar, Alpha. We're going to check in with them, and then we're going to get something to eat, then we're going to get in the pool, then we're going to get this gauntlet started today. The winner wins €5, so it's whoever can do the gauntlet the quickest and whoever can get these eaten the fastest without spitting them out or pulling them out the mouth for a minute and putting them back in. So we need to get this Monday in Alicante started right now. So we come back to the pool and the girls are just going to jump off the rock with Vanellope. She wants to get me to get them on camera, so all you guys can see them jumping off this rock. So we'll go and film them now on the rock. That child literally has no fear. I think Fiona from the Woodhouse vlogs, I think she commented on her swimming and how fearless she is. That's the most fearless little girl that I've ever come across in my life. She'll jump off anything into the water and swim under anything and go underwater as long as she can. She's a legend. So I'm not just saying it, today is the hottest it's been in it since we've been here. It's so warm today, you can't even walk on the floor. I've just had to walk through the pool because it's that hot. The floor's just baking. You can literally crack an egg and it'll cook on the floor. Seriously, it's just roasting today.
It is really hot. I'm actually dripping. Like, people would think it's water like on me, but I'm actually dripping.
Yeah, filthy. So we're going to stay here for the majority of the day because it's such a nice day. Let the kids play in the pool. Let Chloe top up a tan. As you've just seen, Vanellope's just been jumping off the rock with Chloe. You just can't get her out of the water. We need to get a full-size pool in the back garden.
We have to make sure we buy a house with that pool.
Yeah, a massive pool for Vanellope.
And the mermaid.
Yeah.
So we're back at the villa now. Dave and Chloe have just nipped to the shops because we've actually run out of butter, milk and water. It seems to be that we just run out of everything like every single day. That's because there's so many of us in one villa. The thing is, you never know how much to stock up. You think that you've got enough to last you like the whole week, and then you haven't. So anyway, we're just doing some tidying up. Portia and Imogen are doing the pots, I'm doing the sweeping, trying to tidy everywhere up to get this villa tour done for you, because I have been promising it for ages. and I kind of feel like we're leaving loads of stuff out that we could be putting in vlogs, but just it's hard work with so many kids, and trying to keep them all out just for like 20 minutes just so you can do it is difficult, because you've always got one of them ringing the bell or knocking on the door or doing something anyway. So hopefully they're all out at the minute. They're just watching football in the actual resort kind of reception thing. They have like a room that you can go into, and it's got like loads of computers and TVs and stuff where you can like go on the internet and watch football. So that's what they're just doing. We was going to go out tonight, but I think because we've actually been in the sun that much, Portia's shoulders, although she's been having like factor 50 plus on, and Mason's are so sore, so I've actually kept him out of the pool today and kind of indoors. That's why he's been sat there kind of watching football. But Portia's aren't as bad, but they're still quite sore like around here, and it's just baffling me how I can be covering them in like factor 50 plus, and using after sun also, which is this. We've actually got 3 bottles of this, you know, and they're having mosquito repellent on him, and they still seem to keep getting bitten. The heat here is just absolutely unbearable, and it's meant to get hotter now. The next couple of days it's meant to be 33 tomorrow, then it's meant to be hitting like 35, and to be honest, I'm at that point where I'm ready to actually go home now. I'm just so tired and worn out, and I think 17 days was nice, but I think it's just too much, definitely too much. Well, you're pregnant, it is anyway. I mean, 2 weeks in Florida when I was pregnant, and I was heavily pregnant, bear it in mind then. That was like a nightmare. After about 4 days, that was it, I was done, I wanted to go home. Obviously we paid to stay there for 2 weeks, so we had to get through it. But yeah, I'm just like, we're just over a week today, I think, that we left. No, yeah, well, a week today we got here. It was a week yesterday that we actually flew out. So it feels like I've been here longer. Yeah, it actually feels like we've been here so much longer. So Penelope is just sat here chilling. Are you chilling? You got little red cheeks, haven't you? Oh, what are you playing? Tell everybody what you've been doing in the pool. Oh, you cut your foot today, didn't you? Can we show him your toes? She actually cut this toe today in the pool. Not actually in the pool. So basically, the floor was that hot that she'd actually got out of the pool, walked over like to the sunbeds that we were sitting at, and her little toes had actually stuck to the floor. So as she's lifted her toes off the floor, it's actually took the skin off all of the toes. Not as bad on the others, but on a big toe it actually kind of took it off. The one thing I wasn't happy about was, this is a family resort, and there was actually a lady aged around, I'd say about 59, maybe 60, and she was actually lying there topless. Now this is a kids resort, it's not, obviously there's older couples that come here, and there's people that come with grandkids, and there's people that come with family and friends and blah blah blah. The fact is that she knows that there's kids there. I just think it's so disrespectful. I think if you're going to do that, you should go to your own balcony, you know, because you've got a balcony outside. If you've got a balcony like ours, we've actually got 2, so we've got one outside of our bedroom. I just think, you know, you do that in a little bit more of a private place than where there's young children around. Obviously people do it on the beach, but there's usually like nudist beaches that you can go and sunbathe naked on or whatever, you know. So if that's your preference, you do it. I just think, you know, if you're gonna do that stuff, stick to it where it's not around kids, because it's just not really appropriate. Well, that's my thought and my feelings on it anyway, my opinion. I just don't think that, you know, it should be done around children, small children, and then it's like kids going up in age and like teenage girls and boys and stuff like that, you know, I think it just makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable as well. So that was one thing that that was the first time I've actually seen that, and that was today. Now they said it was more Portia, because Portia came up to me and she said, Mum, why is that lady over there sunbathing with no top on? You know, so that made me think that, you know, it made her feel uncomfortable because she is actually coming to tell me that, you know, why is she doing it? So I am actually going to mention that to the desk. The other thing that I wasn't too impressed with was the fact that when Penelope actually cut a foot, the first aider didn't have a clue what she was doing. Not a single clue. She will be getting reported by the end of the day because she didn't even have the right stuff in a medical box when she first came over, so had to run off and get a different one. Then when she came, she didn't even know. She said that she was cleaning her foot with water. She screamed because it must have had something in it that made her foot sting. And she kept saying, it's just water, it's just water. She's talking to her in Spanish. I said, we're not Spanish, we're English. So she was like, oh, sorry. So it was like, she was like, look, smell it. And then she was smelling it herself, to be sure. And she went, oh, so obviously she'd used the wrong one. Then she started using something that you'd probably use if somebody had a really deep cut, so you don't, you know, like when you have surgery, they put that like brown stuff on where they're gonna cut. They were using that, and it's like, you know, it's a little cut with a little bit of blood coming out. She just needs a plaster on her foot. Then she gets all this cotton wool out with like that netted like bandaging, and actually ties it round her toe. And she was gonna carry on. It's just like, no, just leave it, it's fine. Seriously. Now, I've noticed a lot, and me and Dave have noticed this since we've been here. There is supposed to be a lifeguard on a bench. If I can tomorrow, when we're actually at the pool, I'm gonna record how many times you see them at that actual bench or on that chair, which is never. And I'll record how many times you actually see them stood in a corner talking or on the phones. Pretty much most of the day. Now there was actually a little boy in there about 3 days ago that actually nearly drowned, and the lifeguard didn't even see him. That to me tells me that it's not safe to turn your head for 5 minutes because that lifeguard's not actually doing his job. Now don't get me wrong, this is a really nice complex, and from the people that we spoke to, they've said that it's nice. It's not as nice as it used to be 6-7 years ago. It's gone quite downhill, they've said, compared to what it was then. I don't think we'll be coming back to this one ever again. That is our personal opinion, because there's so many do's and don'ts, and there's so many things that basically, if you're all inclusive, you get your food and everything like that. We understand that. You're not going to give every kid that's on the resort that's not inclusive food. It's the fact that when they're playing games and stuff like that, they actually single the kids that have not got an all-inclusive band out like the non-existent, and I just don't think that's fair. You're only playing games, you know, you're not even doing much with them, you're just dancing at the pool. But it's almost like they're saying, no, you're not inclusive, go away. I don't like that. I really don't like it. I think if you're on their resort, you paid for a villa on their resort, all that stuff for the kids should be included, regardless to whether you paid for your food or not. Anyway, I think I've finished my little rant, but I just think that today's made me realise that, you know, you can have the nicest place in the world, but unless you've got the staff to go with it, then it's, yeah, some of the staff are nice, but some of the staff are really ignorant. But the lifeguards definitely need to put their ideas up, because, you know, if something happened to one of my kids and they didn't notice, I wouldn't be too happy. I seriously wouldn't be too happy, especially if I was paying for all-inclusive. Now we were thinking of coming back here next year and paying all-inclusive. Now there's actually another one in Benidorm that we've been looking at, and we've actually got prices for that for next year. We are hoping to go 2 holidays next year, so we'll probably do...
I want to.
So we'll probably do Benidorm, and then we'll probably do Florida. We've not actually made our minds up yet whether we're going to, or whether we're just going to stick to the Florida holiday and then do Benidorm the year after. What do you want to say?
I want to hold it.
Just let Mummy finish talking and you can have a go.
I hold it.
What are you going to tell him? Right, you've got to hold it out because he can't see you. Tell him. Tell him you've been swimming like a mermaid. Sorry, Penelope tried taking the camera off and now I've actually forgot what I was talking about. I know we were talking about the Benidorm holiday. So the resort there is absolutely beautiful. And actually, there's been 3 people on here that have actually, this is their first time on this resort also. But they've actually done the others, like the Robin Hood one and the Splash, Aqua Splash and stuff like that. Hi guys. They've actually told us that they definitely will not be coming back to this one. And the other one that we were thinking of going to, Benidorm one, they said that is a million times better. The staff are better. Everybody, all the like lifeguards are constantly on the ball, like walking around the pool all the time. So we definitely want to try that one out. There's going to be a lot that we want to try, because obviously we've never done resort holidays, we've always done a villa, so it's been good to like see how much the kids have enjoyed actually being on a complex rather than just being in a villa, just, you know, and not really being able to mix with any other kids. And Penelope made friends, didn't you? Tell them about your friend today.
It was a girl.
It was a little girl, and you were playing, what was you playing with?
Your buckets.
Your buckets. Oh, I can't see you. Come round this side. Your buckets and your rubber rings, weren't you?
Yeah. I give the girl my chore bucket.
Yeah. You brought it back now though, haven't you? Yeah, but you shared, didn't you? And you come home and chilling now in your pyjamas, aren't you? Want some more cream?
You give me lots of it.
You give you lots of it. So, Imogen and Portia, hard at work doing some pots, aren't you girls? And then we're going to tidy up and do a villa tour, aren't we? Or try. Your dad will probably come back then and make a mess.
No, it's outside.
What is?
It's outside there at the front.
Right. Gonna say bye to the guys till later.
Bye. Well, I'm fishing all the creeper that's still on my...
Do you know how long you've been stood here doing these pots?
Oh.
Chop, chop, chop. Only joking.
So I've just got back from the shops with Chloe, which was a nightmare because she went in all the designer shops, dragged me around them. I've just found this outside, which looks like, I think it's like a little salamander. It's like a snake with little hands, same texture as a snake. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's dead cute though. I'm letting go now. It's not ugly. So this is probably the biggest one that we found so far. There was one up there before, which was like a massive gecko. Yeah, there was one up there before, which was like a giant gecko, but this is like, looks like a salamander, which I think it probably is. Do you want to see it? So Penelope's just stroked in, but I couldn't show you because she's got no top on. Obviously YouTube don't want
naked babies. Yeah,
naked babies on here, and I don't want to show you her with no top on either. So I'm going to let this little guy go outside. Alright, so I'm going to let him go out here. He's we've all had a look at him. It moves so like smooth, like a snake. So we've still got like I think we've got like 10 days left here, so I'm pretty sure we're going to find some other creepy crawlers while we're here. I feel like what's he called? Coyote Peterson, or Coyote Peters, whatever he's called, from Brave, the big YouTube channel. He'll pick up anything. I will to an extent, well not that much. So we're gonna get in now. We're gonna make the kids some tea, and then we're gonna chill out tonight. We're gonna have a day in. We're gonna have a night, sorry, in the villa, and do some stuff. We might even do the head splitter challenge with the kids. That might be fun later on. So stick around. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog there today. It's been a really, really long day because everybody's knackered, shattered, and to be honest with you, a little bit fed up because, like Sarah said before, although the resort is good for the pool and everything else, I'm really, really glad that we didn't go all inclusive because the food online is horrendous, and the families that we spoke to, because we spoke to quite a few families, spoke to a family in Ontario, Canada, we spoke to a family in Scotland, we spoke to a family from London, because we get on really good with anybody that we talk to really. They've all told us that the food is shocking, and the management is quite bad as well, quite poor. So we won't be coming back here to Imperial Park again. I'm pretty sure that we won't be, unless we come to this villa, which I very much doubt it, because even though the view is fantastic and it is amazing, the view, it's you'll never get a better view than that, and we can't fault this villa. But to get into the centre, which is over there, Calp Centre, or Calpe as they call it here, centre, you've got to get a minibus or you've got to get a taxi. A taxi when they get here start at €9, €7. Then when we come back they start at €4 or €5. So it isn't ideal at all to get around. Me and Sarah were actually saying last year when we went to Spain, to Malaga, it was literally €7 to the shop and €7 back. Me and Kevin used to go there all the time. Sorry if you can hear the racket outside. I think it was like a golf cart. I think somebody's going home, so they're taking the bags down for him. Yeah, the villas that we've been in, even though they've been quite away from where all the nightlife is and everything else, they've still been really adequate to what we need to do and what we needed. There's no English TV stations, for instance. I didn't bring the Fire Stick because Kevin was supposed to be bringing that. Amy, one of our subscribers, she said as well tonight in the comment section, how's Kevin's sister? Well, she's actually out of the end of life ward, believe it or not, which is fantastic news. But her heart rate is going 10 to the dozen, so she's been moved. But she's up and talking now, which is a really good thing. It's amazing, really. So apparently she's getting better. I've spoke to him a couple of times since been over here, but obviously we'll see him when we get back home. But yeah, so we're obviously going to make the most of the rest of the time that we're here in Alicante. So tomorrow I think we're going to definitely do the gauntlet challenge with the head splitters. We couldn't do it today because all the kids were tired. Everybody's burnt as well. My right ankle is completely knackered. It's really bad. It's yellow, black and green all the way around, and I keep taking painkillers which take it away, but because I'm walking on it and running on it and not feeling the pain, it's making it worse. So as soon as I get home I'm gonna have to go to the doctor straight away, or I think I'm gonna have to go to Tameside Hospital because it's definitely ligament damage or a fracture or something like that. So do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you click the notification bell because it does nothing, and we will see you guys tomorrow from sunny Calp because we're doing this every single day.